Sure, you could buy a MIDI controller off the shelf, but where's the fun in that? Where's the sweaty soldering iron smell? Where's the moment you realize you might have toasted your ESP32 beyond recognition? Meet the brainchild of tinkerers everywhere, a touchscreen MIDI controller built from scratch. The inspiration? A little board known as the cheap yellow display, a 320 by 240 TFT touchscreen plus built-in ESP32 Roam 32 under part number ESP322432S028R. It's cheap, it's yellow, and it's about to become your music-making wand. Cheap, yellow. Sounds like the budget version of Bumblebee from Transformers, but instead of fighting Decepticons, it fights silence. So what can this DIY controller actually do? Oh, more than just send out vanilla MIDI notes. It's got a straightforward keyboard mode, behaves like a normal MIDI keyboard for when you want to feel professional. Beat sequencer mode, so you can lay down rhythms without actually playing in real time, because sometimes your fingers just don't feel like cooperating. Funky modes. Think bouncing ball Zen mode, a physics-based note generator, and even a random number generator RNG mode. Yes, your music might be as chaotic as your last 3 a.m. snack run. RNG mode, for when you can't decide what to play, so the universe decides for you. Spoiler, the universe thinks dissonant jazz is hilarious. Nowadays, you can buy ready-made MIDI controllers that do loads, but that's exactly why this DIY thing rocks. Building your own gives you, wait for it, ownership, customization, hacker cred, and that warm feeling of, I built this, even if you totally ordered most parts from AliExpress at 3 a.m. Plus, bragging rights, because after you flash the firmware and it lights up, you get to yell, I made this shit. Just maybe don't say the asterisks on camera. Of course, nothing's perfect. A couple folks who tried this out noted some quirks. For example, using it over Bluetooth on Windows? Yep, might require a bit of driver juggling. One user said he had to use Korg drivers plus a loop MIDI setup plus a BLE MIDI bridge to get it to play nice. So if you're expecting plug-and-play magic, maybe don't hold your breath. Unless you want to risk having the controller throw a tantrum mid-jam, then by all means, hold your breath. Good news. All the build files, code, schematics, everything are on GitHub. So if you're feeling adventurous, or just really bored, you can roll up your sleeves and give this DIY MIDI controller a go. Side effect? You might end up with more half-finished projects than friends, but hey, that's the true hacker lifestyle. So, off-the-shelf MIDI controllers? Boring. This DIY touchscreen MIDI controller? Fun, customizable, and possibly a tiny bit cursed, in a good way. If you like tinkering, coding, and a bit of controlled chaos, you might just love this. If you build it, send me a clip. I want to see those bouncing ball notes ruin someone's chord progression.